Wrong none by doing injuries or omitting the benefits that are your duty. These timeless words are Franklin's definition of the virtue of justice. It's a call to act without causing harm to others and fulfill our obligations to society with diligence and integrity. A virtue undoubtedly pertinent in Franklin's era, its echoes reverberate strongly even today in our vast, complex society, shaped by remarkable advancements and intricate challenges. Drawing from Franklin's rich chronicles, we find an example illustrating his strong allegiance to justice during his representation of Pennsylvania colonists in London during the 1760s. When the infamous Stamp Act, a taxation law that placed unjust burdens on the American colonies, came into being, Franklin, recognizing the unfairness, used his influence to vehemently challenge the act. His spirited defense of the colonists' rights and articulate representation of their grievances ultimately contributed significantly to the repeal of the act. In this instance, Franklin demonstrated not just his understanding of justice, but its active application in the face of oppression. His actions, driven by the principles of fairness, equality, and respect for the rights of others, personified the essence of justice.
Dear discerning readers, as I pen this letter to you across centuries, I'm overwhelmed by the task of conveying the importance of the virtue of justice. A cornerstone of societal harmony and personal integrity, its relevance transcends time and place, holding as much significance in your technologically advanced world as it did in the relatively simpler days of my life. While your world is enmeshed with technological marvels I could scarcely have dreamt of, the fundamental human yearning for fairness, respect, and equitability remains unchanged. Injustices, I realize, still exist in your era, pervading your workplaces, digital spaces, and even personal relationships. They echo in the words you speak and the actions you perform, often magnified by the rapid spread of information through technology. I entreat you then to exercise your advanced tools with thoughtfulness, always remembering the human heart that lies at the receiving end of every interaction. Strive for fairness and honesty in your words, respect the rights and feelings of others in your actions, and recognize that every individual, irrespective of their societal standing, their outward appearance, or their beliefs, is deserving of fair treatment. When you witness injustice, do not turn a blind eye. Despite the complexity of issues you face, remember, every stand for justice, no matter how small, contributes to steering the world towards a more equitable future. Remember, a society's true progress lies not just in the knowledge it amasses, but in the justice it upholds. The pursuit of justice, much like our pursuit of knowledge, should never cease, for it is in justice that we find our shared humanity, and it is in humanity that we carve our collective future. Ever at your service. Benjamin Franklin.
Franklin defined justice as the act of wronging none by avoiding injuries or the omission of benefits that are our duty. This definition, put forth in simpler times, remains strikingly relevant even in our complex contemporary society. At its core, Franklin's understanding of justice revolves around two central tenets: do no harm and perform your duty. Let's examine each of these elements. Do no harm is about respecting the rights, dignity, and freedom of others. It means avoiding actions that could cause physical or emotional injury to someone else, whether intentionally or unintentionally. In Franklin's day, this could mean anything from upholding a business agreement to maintaining civility in a heated political debate. Today, it extends to our online behavior and the respectful exchange of ideas in our globalized, interconnected world. The second aspect, perform your duty, is about recognizing and acting on our moral and social responsibilities. For Franklin, this involved his responsibilities towards his family, his business, and his various civic roles. For us, it might mean our roles as parents, employees, community members, or global citizens. Franklin's time was not without its challenges to the practice of justice, such as social inequality and political oppression, much like today. As we navigate our own obstacles, We can take a leaf out of Franklin's book, learning from his dogged persistence in advocating for justice and equity, whether it was pushing for public projects in Philadelphia or representing the interests of the colonists in London. In this way, Franklin's understanding of justice transcends time, offering us timeless wisdom on upholding fairness and dignity in all our interactions. Justice is as integral to the fabric of society today as it was in the 18th century. Its implications resonate deeply within our individual lives and the broader social landscape. First and foremost, justice is the cornerstone of trust and cooperation, fundamental to any successful relationship, be it personal or professional. A person known to treat others with fairness and uphold their commitments earns the trust of others. Franklin's own life offers an illustration of this principle. In his position as the postmaster of Philadelphia, he was responsible for maintaining the city's postal service, a duty that involved managing a staff, ensuring mail delivery, and dealing with customer complaints. His fair and equitable treatment of his employees and customers alike bolstered his reputation as a man of integrity, trusted by his fellow citizens. The ripple effects of practicing justice extend beyond our personal lives to societal harmony. Franklin's work as a staunch advocate for public education in Philadelphia demonstrates this impact. He noticed the lack of access to education for many in the city, seeing this as a deep-seated injustice. Hence, he helped establish the Academy and College of Philadelphia, now the University of Pennsylvania, providing opportunities for the city's youth to learn and grow. This action reflected his belief in justice as a guiding principle for societal progress, which led to lasting impacts on the city's education system. In our modern world, as we grapple with complex societal issues, we can draw inspiration from Franklin's commitment to justice. His life story serves as a potent reminder that each act of justice, no matter how small, can contribute to a more equitable society. The practice of justice, informed by the lessons of Benjamin Franklin's life, enriches our personal growth and promotes social harmony. Its relevance transcends time and is as vital today as it was during Franklin's era. To better understand and incorporate the virtue of justice into your life, we suggest engaging in the following exercises, inspired by Benjamin Franklin's life and philosophy. On your virtues chart, track your practice of justice each day this week. Ask your daily questions of, what good shall I do this day in the mornings, and what good have I done today in the evening? Note in your journal how the practice feels. Reflect on any challenges. Practice active listening during your interactions with others. Give full attention to the person communicating with you, show understanding of their perspective, and refrain from interrupting. Reflect on the experience later, noting how this practice may have influenced the interaction and your understanding of the other person's perspective. In the spirit of Benjamin Franklin's fair decision-making, consciously practice justice the next time you face a decision. Try to consider all perspectives and the potential impacts of your decision on all stakeholders. Aim for a resolution that respects the rights and interests of all parties involved. Identify a cause related to justice that resonates with you and commit to taking an action to support it, mirroring Franklin's advocacy. It could be signing a petition, making a donation, volunteering your time, or sharing information about the cause with others. By engaging in these exercises, you will have the opportunity to reflect on and put into practice the virtue of justice. Just as Franklin's commitment to justice has had a lasting impact, your efforts will contribute to creating a more fair and equitable world around you.